God is
Maybe
here
the
in
weather
spirit.
just get worse.
Okay,
am
everyone,
God.
order in the
Fine.
court.
Oh.
Order, please.
God.
God just
I will
joined the
stop
game.
that.
You
Excuse
asked
me.
me for order.
Guys, is it just me, or is it not sunny anymore?
Can you
I
see the
can't
sun?
tell. It's water.
Where is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sun?
no, it's raining.
Where
It's
is the sun?
heavily raining. Jesus Christ.
that's
Oh,
fun.
It is
Um,
raining.
I'm
hydrophobic.
Can
Okay,
we
members of the
Oh,
jury.
God's up there.
The
Oh, they're
jury
back?
has
Yeah.
returned,
Where?
everyone.
it's raining.
Okay,
Oh wait,
I
shit!
have
God's on the
less
roof in the
authority.
puddle. Guys, look.
Okay, members of the jury, please.
Okay.
Yep.
Please, your verdict.
We have decided that Ash is guilty to all charges, and shall remain in the prison. But on good behavior, in 6 months, we will revisit the case.
Okay.
Yeah, I found iron.
Roxanne.
I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you, members of the jury. Thank you very much. That's the verdict. Okay. We have no choice but to move on to the next defendant, which is Ghost, and his lawyer, Alex. Guys, please come to the stand.
Are they
Ghost.
mentally
Yeah, please.
okay, or is this like a breakdown? Eerie.
Yo,
Eerie.
I found a cave.
Eerie, I'm gonna put down some water for you. Come up.
I'm
Eerie,
okay.
please.
I'll be
Lucky
there
lawyer.
sometime.
Eerie, please come up. Eerie, please.
Oh,
I just
Oh,
found
well.
thunder, so I think I'm better
Eerie!
off on the ground.
Is it a sign of protest, Yuri?
Sure.
Yeah, God is on the roof. Eerie's in hell. I think Eerie's the devil.
Is that a rubber duck up there?
I just had the devil defend me, current.
Is there a rubber duck?
Oh, hey, I found the water.
They'll be fine.
Okay, Alex, please go on.
I'll listen to the TV while they stare at God.
I found a lush cave.
all right. Now, before I speak on behalf of my client, I want to give him the chance to be heard first.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Ghost, we've heard a lot during this trial today from the government, the revolutionaries, their lawyers, and witnesses. We are the last case on this list, and you're the last person being heard, despite sitting in the main cell, isolated by everyone else. So please, for the first time, look around to everyone on the server, ready to listen to your point of view, without judgment or interruption. Let us hear your view on the story.
We, as a group, well, I was the one to send out the invitations, but we started the revolutionaries as a group because we genuinely believed that the government was going to be harmful to the server. We thought we were acting in the server's best interests, and looking back now, we were wrong. We never gave opportunity to hear the government side in full willingness to hear what they were trying to say. We immediately jumped to violence, and I think the government were right to stop us. Looking now, I've been in prison for 3 months in what I will describe as awful conditions. Walking to the trial today was the first time I've felt wind, seen grass, seen sunlight in 3 months. I feel like I've been punished for my actions, but if the jury decide today that I deserve worse, then I will accept that.
Okay, God, you know what? You don't have to be that dramatic. So, anyways, what you've heard here right now is someone who's truly feeling guilty for what he's done. Yes, he did things. He hurt people. He hurt Soft. He hurt the other he scared the rest of the government the whole time. That is factual, and he's admitting that thoroughly. But I do believe that he is good at heart, and at the end of the day, he just tried to do the best what is the best for the server. And I'm not just saying that out of my ass. Pardon, the word. You can also read that up in all the evidence we have up in that locker, just to quote some of the things that he has said in the confessions. The first quote is from page 3 in the confession from him. I did not intend the group to be violent, and our intent in meeting was to ensure our and the rest of the SMP's safety against a potentially corrupt government. The second quote, page 7 to 8. We chose a firework as we could use a weak one that would give nothing but mild burns, and that it should be aimed carefully to make sure innocent people in the crowd weren't hurt. The third quote, on page 9, Tigress immediately began suggesting many violent things, such as rigging the entire podium to blow up with TNT. Some members of the group were starting to agree with this plan, but myself and others shut it down. Quote 4, page 20. I found out while spying around the main SMP that Tigress had died because she shot into Church Prime, which was full of people hiding from the fighting. This went against everything we had agreed and I thought we stood for. The fifth quote, I didn't know what to do, but encouraged the others to search for non-violent ways of proceeding, from page 33. Those were at least partly also quotes we have heard Soph already using at the beginning of her speech. But I want to add one more. And I'm very sorry to admit this, Ghost, but we have your diary in the locker.
What?
And one of the entries on page 5 to 6, entry 55, which I am assuming means that Ghost has written diaries for quite some time, says, PvP practice did not go well today. I'm worried for when we next have to fight. They died last time, and I can still 1v3 them. I would hate to try to stop them from fighting for what they believe in, but at the cost of their life, I'm just a PvP guy, not the decision maker. I can only try plan as best as I can to make sure we all get out alive next time. I won't let there be another Pope Cat. So, for those wondering who Pope Cat is, or might have forgotten, that was one person from the revolutionaries who also died. Killed by a member of the TOS who were contracted by the government at the time to protect them. During spying on them, they lost their life and never returned. We don't know where they are. That provoked quite some emotions in revolutionaries, you would say, which also Ash told us about previously, that they wanted revenge for that. But this page also concludes and kind of proves that Ghost was never the leader. They were all equal. And he only lied that he was the leader to protect the members of the revolutionaries. So from the beginning to the end, the only thing he wanted to do was protect people, be it the revolutionaries or the rest of the SMP. Now, that also means that a lot of the people, at least the ones I have met on this SMP so far, I never really met someone who was scared of Ghost or would feel threatened by Ghost other than the government themselves. To be fair, I wasn't there from the very beginning, but I at least am considering Ghost affiliate my friend, and I am feeling safe around him, but I'm not the only one. So I would like to get Maddie up to the stand as a witness.
Okay, that would be allowed.
Is this where I stand?
Yes, exactly. So, Maddie. Maddie is one of my neighbors and also met Ghost while we hang out one time before the imprisonment happened.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie, what do you think about Ghost Affiliate? What was your first impression of Ghost?
My first impression of Ghost was that he was funny and he was just like chill. We could hang out, just talk, and there wasn't any like awkward silence or any like worry. We were just like hanging out, chilling, talking, walking around, having fun.
Did at any point in time you feel threatened or at fear of your life with ghosts around?
No, as I said, from what from my understanding, Ghost is very calm, nice, and at no point in time did I ever feel unsafe or threatened while hanging out with Ghost.
Would you say that Ghost was actually the one who was the most scared during the whole event?
Yeah, when we were walking around, Ghost didn't feel as though it was safe for him to be on the server, and he was walking around with us with like invisibility potions, and he was invisible and stayed quiet almost the whole time when we were talking to other people.
Thank you. Now, what I want to add here is that the government wanted to imprison all of them. But Ghost feared for his life the whole time he was with me. And I'm not saying that this fear was absolutely justified. It was because he had an unusual big fear of the government. He had some thoughts how the government would act, similar to the revolutionaries, how the revolutionaries act to when some of their people died, which was also kind of just further proven when we, for example, asked Dylan, someone from the government, how he would react if he stumbled over Ghost. And while Ghost was standing next to me, invisible, he said I would kill him on sight. And Maddie was there to prove this. Now, I'm not saying that the government is inherently a bad one and that the revolutionaries and everything that they have done is justified, okay? The government was also scared because they were also human. So I can absolutely understand that Dylan, having to go through the loss of his sister once, would react in such an emotional manner and answer in such a manner. And at the end of the day, they kept the promise to keep the revolutionaries alive and put them into prison. But it provoked and just fueled the fear that Ghost had in his heart from the beginning, and that started the whole idea that the government is a threat. But I'm not standing here to just say, oh yeah, everything's fine, you know? We should all just forget what Ghost did, because again, Ghost is regretting it. Ghost knows what he has done. We all know what he has done. The vault with the evidence knows what he has done. And to deny this is stupid and doesn't bring us anywhere. But the government promised that the prison is not there to just put people aside and let them rot. The prison is there so the people would feel guilty for what they have done, learn, and get back into society, find their way back into the society, and lose all these thoughts that they have about everyone. This fear that they are in danger from the government. So I personally want Ghost to get out of prison and be on probation because he has suffered enough in this cell. He was put in the isolation cell, which is the worst one I have ever witnessed. When I visited him the first time, I snuck out a picture. So let's just show everyone how the cell looks. This is the condition that Ghost is living under for 3 months. He has never seen light for 3 months. He wasn't allowed to talk to people for 3 months. I'm gonna be real. This cell looks like a torture chamber with IKEA furniture. And when the government is truly aiming to make normal people out of revolutionaries, peaceful members of the SMP, then this is not the way to go. And Ghost has shown true remorse for what he has done now. So he deserves to get a second chance, in my humble opinion. We, as a server, should always strive for compassion and a peaceful community. Both the government and the revolutionaries try to achieve that in their own ways. But I also believe we should believe in second chances. So please, give me back my friend. I rest my case.
Thank you, Alex.
Can I also go?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Ghost, would you like to add something?
I truly believe that what I did was wrong before, but I have seen what I did wrong. If the jury does decide to let me out today, then I swear I will do everything I can to make it right.
Okay.
And I would hope that anyone that visited me in prison will be able to attest to that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your case. I think everyone, if anyone has something to say, if not, the members of the jury can make their decisions. Their
We need to
decision and
cross still.
one more time.
We need to cross. Self hasn't said anything yet.
I missed that. Okay, yeah. So please make your defense.
I mean, I don't think there's really much I can add apart from you've all seen what Ghost has done. I've described the hell it has brought not only me, but my friends and family. How scared Vadra and I have been. Vadra and I had to basically go into hiding with maximum security and just people looking after us to make sure that nothing happened to us again. And I mean, it was the worst few months of my life. I was stuck like Ghost in a tiny room for months on end. And to be fair, I'm the innocent one in this. Like, I'm just trying to do my job. I'm trying to be a good vice president, doing everything I possibly can to help make this server the best place. And all of this has been caused by a group that Ghost himself is part of. Yes, he's confessed to a lot of stuff, which shows that, yeah, he's maybe trying and maybe trying to make himself look a bit better, trying to make the others look a bit more worse, so they also stay with him. But, like, at the end of the day, he's done what he's done. He's murdered, he's caused harm, and you've all seen the evidence. It's very clear what's happened, especially with Ghost, and what he's done. I'd say he's probably the worst person of that group, which is why he's in the maximum security. Because who's to say that he's not gonna get out and do it again? Who's to say that he wouldn't hurt another member of the government if they tried to, I don't know, if they tried to do something that they just didn't agree with, that their morals didn't agree with? There's no proof that he wouldn't do that, is there?
But Sav, for what do we have the prison if it's not to bring people back to their senses and make them regret the things that they have done? which is something you have achieved with Ghost. Have you seen him? Have you looked at him once? I understand that what he has done to you and has done to everyone else on this from the government was horrible, and you didn't deserve it at all. I understand your anger, and you are allowed to be angry, even if the jury decides to give him probation or whatever. You can continue to despise him, not trust him, or hate him. But as a server, as a whole, he deserves a second chance after having been in prison and understood that the things he has done were wrong. Of course, there will never be a thing where we can ensure. It will, of course, never happen. It is now a thing of trust. Do we want a server who will just put away everyone who's crossing someone's path? Or do we want a server built on trust?
He has killed, he has been the main perpetrator in most of this. Yes, he may have done things, and he may choose to admit to things to hopefully get a lighter sentence, but that could all be a ploy.
But he has put in his confession and even in his diary always shown that he never meant to harm people in the worst way possible. It was his his absolutely tremendous fear about the government being so utterly corrupt that drove him that way, which is honestly something that he should talk with a therapist about. I'm gonna be real with you here. But that doesn't change the fact that he deserves a second chance, especially because he was not the most aggressive person in the group. He always wanted to get them on to go the more less violent ways, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't just take it from me, but I mean, I'd like to call Vedra as a witness. I mean, Vedra saw how all of this has affected me and everyone else in the government, so I'd like Vedra to come.
Yeah, allowed, Vedra, please.
Ghost affiliate. You and your group. Soph is right. You've caused havoc. You've caused unrest. You have caused so much pain on the server. And there's nothing that we can do to justify it. You have caused death. You have caused panic. You have caused me and Soph to stay in hiding. We had not seen the sun in months out of sheer fear of our lives and the lives of everybody on the server. We started a government because we cared about the people. And you saw us as a threat, as something to take care of. However, your reasoning for doing so is the safety of the people. And while the ends do not justify the means in any scenario, I see regret. I see remorse. I see that the prison has done its job. It's done what it was meant to do. The prison has worked. I met with Ghost before we came over to the city hall today. And I cannot justify his actions, and I cannot say for certain whether the server would be safe with him roaming around. But what I can say is that I feel safe with ghosts on the server. And so I leave it up to you as members of the jury to decide, as members of the server, whether you also would feel safe and whether you believe that the prison has also done its job and that the actions that Ghost has performed will not happen again. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Phaedra. That was very emotional. Okay, members of the jury, please decide whether you feel safe, as Vader said, with Ghost Affiliate 3.
So,
Wow.
Pulse, am I right?
Holy
Sorry.
shit.
Jesus, that was
Well.
intense.
Cough, cough, cough.
That was really
Call that
intense.
one up again.
God damn! No, that was awesome.
Imagine my
I-
boss is a
God,
backstabber.
I would like to
Sorry,
say,
sorry.
Alex, I would like to say if actually I'm gonna say this to Ghost. Hey Ghost, I do also have a therapy business. If you want to talk to me from that issues?
Did you just steal my
I know
idea?
I know, like, and I feel like we can relate. Like, you have white hair, I have white hair. You have purple eyes, I have pinkish purple eyes.
I can't.
You know, I think you. I'm not taking off the mask. I have severe anxiety and insecurities. Anyway, just trust me on
You
this.
also need therapy.
Therapist.
Everyone therapy.
I feel like
Group
everyone
therapy.
in this room needs
Yeah,
some
no,
therapy.
I
I'm gonna
am
be
very
honest.
I am also a therapist.
Fine, I will take off the. You know what? Fine, I'll take off the mask.
Oh no.
That's what
I wanna
the
see
mask
this.
is.
This is a time of healing. I
I wanna see this.
So here, let me take mine off.
Let me
I
see
don't have
this.
pink eyes. I'll
Why
just
is
take it off.
everyone trying to look now? Wow. Okay, this is why I'm
I
insecure.
hate to break it to you, but
Oh God!
on my stream.
He took the
so
brim off.
everyone-
Oh,
took
it's on
brim
the
off.
stream.
Oh my god, I need to check the VOD.
All you need to know is that Ghost can now confirm I do have pink eyes, and
They
you
are
know,
very pink.
please put your brims back on.
Pink on it.
But yeah.
All that I've learned about this trial
you
is that I
do
do not
need-
want to go to a real trial in my life.
Yeah.
I've actually
Yeah,
been
to
in
wait till
some
you get
mock
called for jury
trials.
duty.
Anyway, Ghost, if you do need therapy and assistance after being found, hopefully not guilty, I will be there.
I need so much therapy.
Free of charge. Free of charge, honestly.
I
Honestly,
will
with
also
the
have
state
a
you're
therapist.
in, free of charge, buddy.
We have a
Is
therapist.
it a first one on the
I don't
house
know if
sort of
it's a good
situation?
or a bad thing.
It's a first like 15 on the house with this guy.
Does anybody in the court need therapy?
Yeah, SMILESMP is free healthcare.
I think everyone does
XD
after
is
that.
gonna Vader XD pays me now. Free healthcare. Vader XD has to pay me for every time I give Ghost therapy. Now canon. Sorry, you can't escape it, God.
You're gonna get banned again.
It's like the
Sorry,
Netherlands
God.
or something.
Still up there.
Stop twerking at the.
I feel
Bro,
like my
we-
static really likes Fortnite.
Okay, we need to make a therapy office.
No, because it's so.
I
It's
just
just
shit
funny.
out my ass.
What?
What?
One victory royale.
Booted
Oh,
up my
nice.
PC because I need me. Is that Fortnite Battle Pass?
What is a brim?
Hey,
It's
mine-
like the hat extra layer.
Oh.
Do you want me to remove
Minecraft
my
Battle
permit
Pass?
then?
Minecraft Battle Pass?
That sounds awful.
Do not give Microsoft ideas, please.
Yeah, please, for the love of God.
Alex,
Oh,
Alex,
God.
take off the brim.
What brim?
Want to see this?
I mean,
Take off your brim.
if Microsoft, if in the Minecraft Battle Pass they offer capes, I'd be down.
I paid Optifine
Lotto I had
$10
for-
for this cape. I will not let go.
Yeah, but if people don't have Optifine, then they don't see the cape.
Then get Optifine.
Sucks for them, I
Easy.
guess. Get Optifine, nerds. It's
But
free.
what
It
if
helps
when
the
it-
game.
But what if when it doesn't update?
What?
Then update it.
You don't
Just
talk. I
update
can't
it
hear
now.
you. What's up?
Hold on.
What's up, gay boy?
There are
Does
many
anyone
people
want
in this world that
axolotls?
you're
I have
referring to.
4.
Sure.
What's up, Halloween eyes, gay boy? Come on, answer me.
Excuse you,
Stop-
I
stop
designed
key
those
spamming
eyes.
and answer me.
Don't diss their eyes.
I
I
want
designed
them.
those.
I
Your
want
eyes
them.
are beautiful. Why was your brim off again?
Because I wanted it to be.
You know what?
getting
My
And the
trial's
jury,
gonna-
hurry up.
My trial's gonna be
Yes, it's a
next.
big-
Yeah, I have anxiety. Can they please like hurry up?
Whoa.
My trial's gonna be next for double homicide.
Okay.
I
Maybe
love
not
offer
say that
therapy.
during a trial.
Bucket, why you got a sword out?
No, I don't have a sword out. What do you,
Why do
you're
I have
blind.
a... Wait,
I
what?
saw the
You're
sword.
as blind as glow stick.
I'm
Don't-
not.
The fuck?
In,
Have a
in
potato.
Minecraft, I already have potatoes.
Whose freaking fish is this?
I have an axolotl.
I have an
I also have an
axolotl.
Jury is returning.
Why are there axolotls?
Jury. Why should a block here? Free block. Eerie, why are you all armored up? Oh, you returned from the caves, I see.
Yes.
I will feel very bad if Ghost gets not guilty. and
I'm
you're
a
playing.
changed woman.
Laugh. I mean,
Well, at least Atlas has you on their shirt.
Oh, they're back.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. Kind of
Okay.
The decision of the century.
Okay. I see the jury members are ready with their decision. If you may.
All right. So the jury has discussed, and we decided that for Ghost, he should be let out on probation for 6 months, be required to do a type of community service, and we would also like to recommend a therapy for him as well.
Hey, Ghost. Okay, Ghost. Me and you, buddy. We're gonna get through this.
We also do want to mention as well to revisit one of the earlier cases for Alshi. We would like for them to also have therapy provided in prison.
Yo, I got 2 clients
Okay.
now. Hey, yo.
Okay, that's
You ghosted Alfie.
Yeah.
We got this. We got this. We got this. Okay. I can
okay.
take care of
Thank you
it.
very
Yeah.
much.
Do you have guard PTSD?
So,
Not only that, but yeah.
what are the
Guard
terms of
PTSD.
probation?
I now have 3 clients. This is perfect because our therapy firm has 3 therapists. This is
What are the
perfect.
terms of
Amazing.
probation? Am I free?
Noodle, you are one of
I
the
do.
therapists.
It would be that for a probation, you would be allowed to be allowed out of the prison, allowed in certain places as long as you are being supervised.
I can also do therapy in prison, if need be.
Hmm?
Am I allowed to bring my patients cake? Because I feel like they need that every once in a while.
Oh yeah, it would be nice to discuss actually the conditions of the prisoners in
Yeah, I think
their
I think
cells.
along with the therapy, we can
Honestly.
start improving the cell conditions. Maybe give them a plant. Do you want a plant,
And the
Elsie?
laws. Can we like
Yeah, I
talk
think
about,
the-
like, laws and
I think the
things
cell
that we don't know?
conditions
Ghost,
need to
Ghost
be
want
better.
a succulent and a cookie in your cell?
That's what I was getting out. What probation means.
Well,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm guessing
Okay.
you guys probably would prefer to have therapy outside of the prison.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll get you
Okay.
therapy outside the prison. Okay, so you can leave and get some fresh air every so often, and we'll do it
Not
outdoors
going
if you
back to
want.
that cell.
We'll do
Okay,
outdoor
members
therapy
of
so
the
you guys
jury. I think that's a positive conclusion for most members. If anyone is contented with the final decisions, so we have Hero is free, L is put on probation, Ash is also put on probation, and Ghost probation for 6 months. So and plus therapy for 2 of the defendants. Okay. Well, I think it should be allowed for the criminals to choose if they want therapy, and for more conditions in the cells to be discussed.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey, Ghost,
everyone.
Elsie, y'all want therapy? To be let out every so often, like probably once a week, get some therapy, go outside, have a
It's
cookie.
like taking a
turkey.
dog on a walk. You're just
Therapy.
like,
I want
okay, let's
therapy.
go.
For my probation.
Why does everyone want therapy now?
Therapy!
Alex,
I'm not in prison
Alex, are you-
anymore. I'm on probation.
Oh wait, I'm on probation. Are we in
Probation
prison?
is in the prison.
No,
Okay,
no,
one
no.
more thing.
Probation.
This court is dismissed.
Probation is
Hereby
release under supervision. So sorry.
Yeah.
You is out.
Yeah, really?
Yo,
Me
I got it.
and L are out
Oh my
on
god, we can
probation,
build a
and
mental
Ash
hospital.
is still in prison.
Wait, am I on probation or am I in prison? Can someone explain to me what's happening with
We
me?
can build a mental
Jury
hospital.
said-
with
God,
only
we can
like
build a
Jury
mental
But then they just said
Wait,
afterwards.
Ash! The jury said
I-
prison for 6 months on good behavior. I believe that.
Is that the one they
you-
did they
We're
change
gonna
their
build
mind?
a really nice mental hospital, okay? And
Jury!
you guys will be able. Then you guys
Jury!
will
Yes.
be supervised
Yes.
out of the
Jury?
prison.
Jury,
Yeah.
am I in prison or am I on probation? Because I got confused.
Yeah, I got confused as well.
Probation, probation.
It's another 3 months in prison and then revisit the case.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Oh,
For
okay.
who? For Alfie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Alfie.
Yes, Elsie.
Yeah.
Alfie, do you still
Love
want
it.
therapy while you're stuck in
Yes.
there for 3 months?
Yes, I want
Okay.
therapy.
And Ghost is on probation,
Yes, I
so
want
Ghost
therapy.
is gonna be at our new mental hospital.
Ghost is worse than being
Let's
ghost out of
go.
prison.
No, trust me, I am mentally ill myself.
No.
Ow. It's gonna be a very listen, Alex would not let me make it a bad mental hospital. They would
Okay.
personally they would
Okay.
kill me.
Fuck it. I'm going to run into the forest, I'm gonna build a house, and I'm gonna be gay. Okay?
Perfect.
Fair enough.
I can do weekly visits. I'll bring you a cake too.
Oh my god.
I
Think
get
I would
about it,
also-
live in the woods with Alex now, and that's gonna be your therapy, and I'll drop by every so often.
I would like to suggest with Ash's therapy that you guys
Soph?
do it in the courtyard instead of in
Soph,
her
do you want
cell.
therapy
Yeah,
too?
I
can
kind of
get you
need to
the
see
different
Sun.
therapists.
I didn't get to see
I
Sun.
don't know.
Hey Noodle, this is your new client, Sophie. This is your new client. This is your new therapy
Cards,
client,
if-
okay?
Me and L are getting out. Can we get out here, please?
Here,
Yes,
I think it's a
please.
bad idea if you did therapy for someone you
Can
sort of
someone
helped
escort me
traumatize.
back? I
What
gotta
the
go
hell?
to sleep.
Wait, can I wait?
Can I get escorted back? I gotta go to sleep.
Wait, can I take a selfie on the stairs with everybody?
Yes.
You want a selfie
Court
with
selfie.
the
I don't know who's
car?
I want a
speaking.
selfie with everybody.
Let me out.
Selfie.
We can hang it up on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
My
yeah.
first successful case.
On the on the
Oh god,
the
I have too
stairs.
much stuff.
Wait,
TV.
prisoners
so many
included.
people.
Hang on.
Okay, so
Alfie, come on.
Come on, guys, it's time for the
Because I
group photo.
remember-
Come on. Yeah,
Group
go
photo.
on YouTube.
Go
Prisoners in the front. Prisoners
I-
in the front. Or I guess ex-prisoners in the front.
I am
oh my
like-
god, rub it in.
Alfie,
Prisoners
you
and
too.
then, like-
Alfie, you too. Come on.
and
I'm
then,
not
like,
an ex-prisoner, fucker.
Oh,
Noodle,
F.
Noodle, come on. Noodle,
Noodle.
Noodle.
Hero.
Ghost, forcibly teleport Noodle.
Oh my.
Where's
Thank
the
God did
claim
that.
agency when you
Thank
need
God
it?
can teleport them. Who's still
Oh,
up
no.
there?
There's a book in my head. Okay, guys.
That's gonna
Court
hit me, I'm
selfie.
Selfie.
Wait, where do we look?
Can we all
Everywhere.
See each other?
straight ahead?
Ew.
Just look straight ahead.
Hang on.
Yeah, throw some
Okay.
fists in the air.
Okay.
Don't hit someone.
Yeah.
People in the back jump, and I'll try to get you in the picture.
Turn
Ow!
off-
Why'd you do that?
There's the
Come
first
on,
one.
they already need therapy, guys. Calm down.
All right. Okay, I got some. I think. Let me double check. Yes, we are good.
I got some.
Woo! Yay!
Well, Hero.
That's
and
going to
Stick
Twitter.
Noodle, we have to go build a nice little therapy office.
Okay.
And a mental hospital.
And a
Can
mental
someone
hospital.
escort me back?
The therapy office will have
Oh.
a spot. Oh, it's
If
raining.
any-
I'm hydrophobic.
Oh, me too. Let
Okay,
me.
I have my rain hat on. Okay,
We
guys.
need people to escort Alshi back to the prison.
Oh,
Can I do
would
it?
volunteer, but
Go back to prison.
Guys,
The guards.
who's gonna be?
God left us.
Hello?
I'm
Who's-
gonna walk with Alfie.
Can
We
I
can
speak?
discuss your therapy or
Okay, I'm just gonna go stand out here. Whoever's escorting me back, just.
Who's gonna
I
be
guess I'll-
guarding
Where the fuck
Ghost?
are the guards?
I don't know, but I can be guard. I guess. I don't know.
Okay,
Alfie,
cool.
Okay,
Oh,
Ash,
it's all a
run.
cluster at this
Where's
point.
the prison?
Go, go, go.
Which way is the prison?
Over
I'll do
there.
this
This
way.
that way.
Thank
That
Is
way.
it this way?
All the way.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
way.
do it
No?
this
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, fair. I've been on here, man. So, Alfie, therapy. You're thinking
Hi.
weekly, monthly?
Oh my god.
It's part of their probation. We gotta.
I would like company, so weekly.
Okay,
I just want
weekly.
company.
So weekly, we'll escort you out to the courtyard of the prison, so you'll get some outside time.
That'd
I'll
be
bring
nice.
you a
I didn't get
cookie.
outside time before.
I'll bring you a cookie or something. It'll be nice.
Where are you guys? Are you walking to the prison?
We
Yeah.
are.
Okay,
Yes.
hang on.
Halfway
I'm on my way. Just give me a second.
Ghost,
can't
I'll give
believe,
you a
like-
call for your therapy arrangements. You too, so.
I cannot believe I'm the only one who went back to prison.
We're doing free healthcare.
Yeah,
now.
I'm.
I mean, 3 out of 4.
Does that mean we have
How
to
do
pay
they-
taxes?
No, it's free healthcare.
Oh.
No taxes.
If it's
But
free
that
healthcare,
Taxes
then
pay for the
and
healthcare.
As a government,
Exactly.
we did think about taxes, but then realized that we couldn't enforce them even if we tried.
Well,
Yeah,
Alex,
it's not
even
like
if we
they-
even if we have taxes, you're
Story
a prisoner, so you
taxes.
don't pay taxes.
Exactly.
I can't pay you for therapy, by the way. I'm in prison.
Yeah, it's okay.
You
It's okay. The government pays me.
You don't pay
Oh, that's
taxes
good.
if you're in
Thank
jail.
God.
Yeah, you don't pay.
Yeah.
Stop getting ideas.
How can you pay taxes when you're in jail?
Come back for me, hero. Come back to jail with me.
I am.
Me
Don't
company.
worry.
I already fought tooth and nail to get this dude out.
We can be besties in prison
Can
again.
Can I like?